Hey folks, I hope you're learning as much as I am from these experts who are teaching us through this Association of Fish and Wildlife Agency online course. I'm looking at this stuff and I'm thinking, man, I've trapped most of my life and I thought I knew it all, but obviously these folks who are providing this content and are what I would call true subject matter experts, they're teaching us a lot. In this video, Curtis Twellman from Wisconsin, he's an instructor for their Trapper Cooperative Education program. He's going to talk about the use of body grip traps on land sets, which again have its own unique application, a series of best management practices built around that. And Curtis is going to teach us pretty much everything we need to know to make that work when we're out trapping.
Welcome to the Association of Fish and Wildlife Agency's North American Trapper Education course. In today's video, we're going to demonstrate common land sets with body grip traps. We always encourage you to select traps that meet BMP standards. Also, always check your state and local trapping regulations before setting any trap. Because of their ability to quickly kill animals, many states have very restrictive regulations on the use of body grip traps on dry land. Some of the sets we demonstrate in this video may not be allowed in your area, so read your regulations carefully and consult with a local conservation officer if you have any questions. In this video, we are going to talk about making land sets using body grip traps. The definition of a land set varies from state to state, but generally refers to traps that are set over land on or above the ground or snow. There are many types of land sets that can be made using body grip traps, but in this video, we're going to cover the following: a cubby set for raccoon, leaning pole set for marten or fisher, and a blind trail set. Obviously, before we make any type of set, we need to know that the species we are targeting is using the area. Look for tracks, scat, and evidence of feeding. Finding these signs will help direct where to make your sets. The second thing we want to consider before making any set is safety to ourselves and any non-target animals. To avoid accidentally catching yourself, always use a trap safety device. Removing it is the last thing you should do after making the set. These traps are designed to quickly dispatch target animals. However, they also will kill non-target animals if not properly set to avoid them. Before making any set, be sure to consider what other animals, wild or domestic, may be using the same area. If you think there is a chance to catch a non-target animal in your trap, don't make the set, or come up with a way to deter any other animals before making your trap set. You might consider an alternate bait, or by placing the trap deep into a cubby to avoid any non-target catches. Although these traps are designed to quickly kill the animal, they still must be anchored to the ground or tied off to a solid object like a tree to avoid trap loss. Additionally, they should be held firmly in place so the trap does not tip over or wobble while the animal is attempting to enter it. We will demonstrate this while making some sets. The first set we will make today is a cubby set for raccoon. In this case, the trap will be enclosed inside a wooden box, but cubbies can be made from buckets, wire, and other materials, as well as commercially produced boxes. The cubby box is sized specifically for this trap, and there are grooves cut in the sides to accommodate the trap springs. By recessing the trap deep into the box, using a box with an over-length top or partially covering the opening, we can discourage dogs and other non-target animals from entering the trap. After finding a site that is being used by raccoons, we place bait or lure in the back of the box and set our trap in the opening in the front. The box may be exposed on the ground, or it may be concealed with detritus and leaf matter. When trapping over snow, the box may be painted white to help conceal it. This is an effective set for many other species too, including skunks, weasels, marten, fisher, and even mink when set near water. You just change the box and trap size and choose baits and lures that are appropriate for the species you are targeting. Cubby sets can be modified in other ways, depending on your target species. A running pole set can be very effective for marten and fisher where they occur and can be legally trapped. Marten and fisher will often run up a pole that is leaning against a tree. This set is made off of the ground on a limb or a blowdown that touches the ground. By making a set partway up that pole, you can catch marten and fisher and avoid any non-target animals that might be in the area. The cubby box is anchored to the pole and the trap is baited and set like any other cubby set. The cubby also may be attached to the bole of the tree above the ground so it hangs vertically when the opening facing up or down. The last set we'll demonstrate today is a blind trail set. This set can be effective for any species that regularly uses a specific trail or crossing. Culverts, under roads, and fence crossings are popular places for blind sets. Otters traveling over land also frequent the same trails. A trap is set across the travel corridor for the target animal. The trap should be firmly staked so that it doesn't tip as the animal tries to pass through it. The trap may be concealed or exposed depending on the setting. Guide sticks and jump sticks can be used to encourage target animals through the trap and discourage non-targets. A wire cage also may be placed over the trap to discourage some non-target animals from passing through it. No bait or lure is typically used at a set of this type. Any animal that uses the trail is likely to be caught, so it is important to make sure that only the target species will pass through the trap. Thanks for watching this video on the demonstration of some common land sets with body grip traps. Please be sure to check out the BMPs and other trapping resources on the Association of Fish and Wildlife Agencies website.